Welcome to your weekend focus for November the 28th, 29th, and 30th, 2014. So we start with the Magician this weekend. This is a very powerful card. We have the Hanging Man right afterwards. So it should be a powerful weekend of putting that affirmation up there for allowing healing. The Magician is the teacher and he's also the student. So it could be learning, but it could be mentoring. Somebody might come to you, lean on you for your wisdom, for your courage, for your expertise, for your knowledge. So hold out your hand and allow yourself to give, to help. And allow those aha moments to come in, those realizations, in order to allow the healing to happen in your life, okay? The Hanging Man, this is a pause weekend. So I would say it's more of an inward weekend, more of a meditative weekend, more of a healing weekend for ourselves. To take a deep breath. In fact, our oracle card is recuperation. So it's allowing ourselves that time out, that step back, maybe to reevaluate where we're going. Maybe there's confusion. We have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so maybe you're confused with all the lessons that you've learned and you're trying to figure out how it all goes together in order to enrich your path going forward. It's breaking free. It's healing yourself. It's understanding that those swords are your shield. They're not in your back. There would be blood in the card. Okay? But in some ways, with the clouds here and whatnot, I would sense there's confusion. There's confusion on how all these lessons go together to actually push you forward, to exalt you on your path. So this weekend we have a little bit of a time out, to take a step back, to tear the mask off and let it fall to the floor. To be honest with ourselves and what we actually need to heal and go forward. How we can forgive others, forgive ourselves. So, and, forgiving others, I mean, that's, that's a testy one, right? Everybody's like, I can't forgive them for that, or I can't forgive them for that, or I can't forgive her for that. But you have to remember that everybody was put into your path for a reason, in order to gain a lesson. Okay, now I might not like the person. I might even despise the person. But I know that they were here on their path as well, to learn a lesson from me as well. So if I can look past the hurt and the pain and embrace the lesson, now I can exalt myself on my path. It's not really a forgiveness in saying it's okay what you did. Of course it's not okay what they did. But it's your response to what they did, which is the ultimate lesson. So embrace those people in your life. Allow that lesson to come in full light. Okay? Because what they taught you gave you a strength, a wisdom to go forward and to not make those errors again, not fall into those traps again. To understand where to draw the line in the sand. The more you concentrate on the pain and the hurt and the suffering you're going through, the chaos that you had to endure, the more it stays in your reality. Our card, our well-being card is, I practice the science of deliberate creation. I love how this really worked into the whole reading when I pulled it. Okay, giving thought to anything is creation. And giving deliberate thought to anything is deliberate creation. Okay? And we have the magician here creating all kinds of magic in our life, or the intention of listening to our words and our thoughts and providing based on what we're thinking, what we're putting out there. So pay attention to those negative thoughts that you have. You're putting them up just as much without even realizing it. So I think it's a recuperating weekend for us. It's one of healing. It's one of being honest with ourselves, looking at situations in our life honestly, understanding the lesson of it, understanding the shield we've made for ourselves, breaking free of those bonds. And they're not on there very tight. We can break free anytime we want and go forward. And the 10 in the tarot deck is the end of the path. So it's time to start anew. It's time to take that step forward. It's time to embrace our lessons, understand them for what they are, and exalt ourselves on our path tomorrow. So, until we meet again, remember, I do love you.